So what we're doing here on Family IT Guy is working, and I can tell because we're pissing off the scammers. What I mean by that is every time we do a video on sextortion, of which we have a few, there will be comments in the videos from scammers trying to scam you into thinking that they can help you. So you might have seen some of these if you've been watching closely. You'll see these little comments from random accounts saying like, oh, if you need help, if you're a victim, go contact this random person over here. And then I go through and I select them and I block them and I report them. And because it's not obviously at face value like an obvious scam, TikTok never actually accepts my reports. They always deny the reports. But nonetheless, I'm going to keep blocking them, keep filtering them. But what that tells me is if you go poke a hornet's nest and the hornets know that you're the one poking, they're going to come fly towards you and try to sting you. And so this is a very, very poorly executed attempt at doing that by these people, whoever it is that are downstream of the actual scammers and running these bot campaigns to try to get into these videos. But the most important message here is that what we're doing is working. Because the more we get educated about how to recognize these scams, the less effective the scams become. The more kids that stay safe as a result. The more adults that stay safe as a result. And the less effective and the less money that's generated for the scammers themselves. Because at the end of the day, this is a business, right? This is a business for the scammers. So like the Yahoo boys in Nigeria, all the groups in Russia, Brazil, Portugal, China, North Korea, the Philippines, South Asia. This is a globally distributed criminal campaign with different groups that are being disrupted by us getting educated. And so I'm here to keep poking that hornet's nest. I'm here to help you set your kids up for success. And it's really cool, I think, to see that we're pissing these scammers off. So let's keep doing that. Tell everybody you know to watch my videos on sextortion, to go to familyitguy.com and type sextortion in the search box. Because every time a scammer tries to target one of our kids, and that kid goes, oh, I recognize all the red flags because my parents told me that if somebody love bombs me, if somebody asks me for a photo, if somebody all of a sudden pretends they're my best friend just out of nowhere, that's a red flag and that I should ignore that and that I should not do what they say. Or even better, if they get me all the way to where I sent the photo. I sent a nude photo of myself to a scammer and then the scammer started blackmailing me. But then I remembered that my parents told me not to pay them because it only makes it worse. And instead to go tell my parents and log off from my phone or my computer, then we have won. And we are winning. We are pissing off the scammers. Let's keep doing that.